I know, I don't look like Chris, do I? No, I'm his wife Tiffany of Canadian Family Life, and today I'm going to help him with his video. He made a grow light to show everybody. So, that being said, let's hop in and show you what he did.
First step is checking the pieces and the lights to make sure we have the right length in all directions. Once that is figured out, it's time to assemble the lattice or ladder. Next, we grab the lights, measure them against our wood, and make sure to cut them in the right lengths that we're going to need to make the grow light. Once cut, we peel the back off the two-sided tape and stick them down to the wood so we can move on to the next part, soldering. Now we are going to measure the wire we are going to need to connect all of the lights together so that when we solder and add the power source, all of the lights come on at the same time. Now it's always a good idea to do this work and prepare your wires while you're waiting for your soldering iron to heat up. Sorry everyone, we had a little bit of an issue with one of our soldering irons, so I had to go trade it out for other one. So now we're just waiting for that one to heat up so that Chris can solder the wires onto the lights and take on to the next step. We also had a little bit of a lighting issue, as you guys can see, so we worked a little bit to change some lighting and get a better light so you all could see what he was doing. So as you can see, I have now handed Chris his bolt tester, And he's going to test to make sure that there are no shorts anywhere along his connections and making sure that the soldering job he did is perfect. So now he's going to add the male and female ends on both the light and the power supply that we are using, so it makes it easy to quickly disconnect and reconnect the light. Now he is sliding on the shrink tubing so that he can make sure everything is nice and sealed. And as you can see, he's using his heat gun to shrink the shrink tubing. If you don't have a heat gun, you could also use, I've seen a lighter in a pinch or a hair dryer. Now that we're all connected, it's time to plug her in and see if it worked. And there you guys have it. It worked, and it was very bright. Here Chris is just hanging the lights over the plants so that the lights are not actually touching the metal cages, because you don't want them to obviously conduct the heat through the cages. Alright everyone, so as you can see, he's got them hanging using some yarn right over the plants. And if I move you down, you can see they are not touching the cages at all. And you get a little bit of a preview of Sunday's plant update by seeing the beans. But there it is, already installed and ready to be used.